Hey folks, I should say again, hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Atelier Ryza 3. The traitor Cao murders a consort Dong / the Imperial Uncle Liu flees to Yuan Shao. I'm the Serious JG.
And I am the Lethal Feline.
Last time we progressed the plot, and I still don't have a strong sense one way or the other if I have been making us miss story scenes by opening up areas before the plot required us to go there. So if we have lots and lots and lots of little story scenes as we collect this, whatever the hell we're collecting for this lady, then
Fairy stones.
Fairy stones. I guess we'll find out. But yeah. So Lethal and I spent a couple of hours debating this. There were angry words, there were reconciliations, there was tears and hugging. But we've decided that we're going to try to get this last bit of Fairy Stone before we go back and give Chesto. Why? Which one of them do I even mean when I say Chesto?
Before we give comments.
Before I give the glasswork guy his magic glass, we're going to get Fairy Stone for Fairy Stone Lady. Oh, by the way, it's a little key thing on the map there. That's kind of a fun.
Aye.
So what this represents, and I did this like once. Oh shit! I can't jump down from there.
No, the government regulations say you can't go over the velvet ropes.
I mean,
you
in
didn't
fact,
know they were velvet? Well, there's an opening right there. You could jump down.
Oh,
That's the government sanctioned drop down part.
But see, that key icon actually represents that little
The door that you can open with the key.
Yeah. And I have gotten a little better about throwing away the keys that don't really do anything for us, like help power us up in a battle against like two shitty weasels, and trying to hold on to keys that do things like this. Get us into treasure places.
Stained flowers. What are they stained with?
Clonoca?
Clonoco. Not cloaca, clonoco.
Yeah, it could be both.
Look at all those animals.
But they want us over here. So,
right.
I guess
we're walking. Northwest. There you go.
Man, that kind of hurts.
It's not that bad.
Random quest.
No. we have enough.
But that's marked, like that thing is marked. Like maybe that's the actual thing we need, because we've got like, apparently we have 3 of the 4 we need. So it is a thing I was encountering before and not knowing it was a quest item.
Shazam!
Meanwhile, the quest, the actual... Oh, I guess we got the other end of this and didn't even realize.
Boop.
So tantalizingly close. This quest, whatever it is. So we're actually trying to... Oh, this is where the lazy guy is, and...
We just need to go up this land bridge and follow it, and it'll take us to the place. The one that is northwest of our position. It's less of a land bridge, but either way, it'll get us there.
Well, let's deal with the slack. Let's try to deal with the slacker while we're here, because it'll be a lot harder to drag ourselves back for that if we don't do it now than it will be to advance the main story.
What was that voice? I didn't hear it. Discord didn't send it across the wire.
No, I just went,
Apparently that was... I thought it was too high.
It's just less good. I try to get a little shut-eye and monsters come for me. Someone help me! Hey, someone's being attacked by monsters. Let's help! I jumped straight to the correct voice because I'm so excited about the scene.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to go ahead and go along with it. There's a lot of bullshit happening all of a sudden. That was just our opening attack. All right.
Yeah, I think we've got this.
Certainly hope so.
Fan Dance of the Red Mist, which I just think is a really cool name for an attack.
I was gonna say, is there?
Whew. You're the best. Oh man, now I'm gonna make him talk like Swan, and I hope he has more dialogue. Are you alright? Yeah. I'd be a gun if you hadn't come along. Thanks a bunch. Now I can get back to work. Huh?
You wouldn't happen to be that guy?
You know the lazy son of a bitch that angry woman is dating?
She's gonna kick your ass.
I kick your ass, bitch. That's right. She is indeed my colleague. With benefits. But slacking off? How could she think that?
Now, when you say benefits, are you talking about like dental?
Well, yeah, but I ask her not to use her teeth. I'm gonna give her a piece of my mind. If I can spare one. Oh, I can't believe I made that joke about teeth. Oh, and since you saved my life and all, please take this. I'll never forget it. See ya.
Lethal can believe it.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of my character, isn't it? That's on brand.
I could have sworn I heard him shout about getting some shut-eye before being attacked. Maybe I'm just hearing things.
Yep, he did.
I should have given him that smack I promised.
I know, you might enjoy it.
To be honest, I don't even remember saying anything about smacking him, but you know what?
300 SPA, that's less than we get for picking flowers. What the hell?
Excellent.
We have to, we've really got to start negotiating better.
Yeah, now we gotta find our way back up onto the plateau. Hopefully there's some kind of
Yes.
thing around here.
Well, there's a ladder about the place somewhere.
Well, there's one right there, yeah.
Minerals are rare. Whatever.
Yeah, there's one directly north of us we could take.
There we are. Now, does that take us on the right side of... But yeah, these environments are a lot more complicated than they were in the Risen one. There's just kind of a blessing, and sometimes it's a bit of a curse.
Yeah, we got our snake eater ladders here that just take 1,000 hours to go up.
What a thrill. And Rizzo will down on a tree frog.
But how does that tree frog taste? Like
Pretty tasty.
I want some more.
Hey, what's that guy doing in the game where I'm finally playable?
Eating tree frogs. You want some?
Get out of my game. Get out of my game, Liquid. Hey, there we go. I think that was lodged as fairy stones.
That was, in fact, it.
Although
we
not
didn't-
where the game told us to go. But, oh, it moved all the way up here. There you go. So yeah, they were just a thing. And I'm going to go out there and say that somewhere down around here-ish was where you had to go to gather the thing for other guy.
Mm-hmm. The place that was the mine he told us about. All right. Let's go.
And that's making me feel reasonably secure, because we came down and started poking around the glass mine, I guess, and got a little scene for one place and not for every place. So that's making me fairly comfortable. We didn't miss like a half dozen story scenes of making our way towards where that one resource was.
Mm-hmm. Alberta, here's what you asked for, I think. My, you did do that quickly. It's like you had 4 of them already. Now, let me take a look at them right away. This appears to be a depiction of them.
This already is 4 of them.
Well, there's a little tiny one as well. Not bad. You do seem to have an eye for this. You are indeed worthy to carry on our legacy. Our Subaru legacy.
Our legacy of collecting 5 small rocks.
Did I pass? Like you didn't just say I did?
Did I stutter?
Yes. Now then, I'll tell you about the history of fairy stone accessories while we walk around. This is pivotal to you actually doing it.
Oh,
Believe
great. What a great reward. I'd rather just have some spur.
Yes, that's what I said when they started telling me.
Man, that was boring. I'm so depressed.
I've been squinting so long, my eyes hurt.
I'm not a filthy round eye like you, Claudia.
Does Claudia have like one sleeve, like sort of translucent material that goes all the way to her wrist, and the other doesn't?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's because of her archery, because
Oh.
that's a wrist guard.
Wow, yeah, that actually makes sense. Yeah, no, it's not like Japanese games love having like what do you not call it synchronized, but
Non-symmetrical.
non-symmetrical outfits. But yeah, there's actual logic there.
Or maybe asymmetrical, if we want to use the best term. Either way.
Well, it's a corollary of.
Let's try this again. The Ryza-sama, how did it go with Alberta?
Oh, senpai.
Oh, it's official. I passed the test. I'll get to learn the techniques thoroughly during my stay here after lots of history lessons.
Yeah, now I'm gritting my teeth in anger.
Great. Well done, the Ryza. By the way, who is that person spying on us in the background?
This is some guy. I'd love to celebrate, but I've already gotten an assignment.
Man, I got an early appointment, and I don't want to be hungover.
Sorry, you were saying something.
That's right. Nah, it's fine. Well, that's Miss Alberta for you. Always strict and professional. So, what'd you have to do? Did you have to kill somebody? Off somebody, you know? Well, she asked me to make some crystals with alchemy, as you might imagine. We'll each take a look at it to hone our sense of aesthetics or something like that.
So Alberta sees alchemy as a means by which she can improve her own craft.
I'm sorry it turned out like this.
I was hoping that your actions would benefit only you and not others.
Really, it's fine. I'm gonna blow Alberta's socks off with how amazing these crystals are. Also, they'll have like, I don't know, sock blowing off XL or something.
Meanwhile, like these are like those two twin girls from Tales of Vesperia who were like worked for the evil Nazi guy and their bosses, and never mind. Oh, like there's always like they're twins, but one of them is all red and the other's all blue, and
I thought it was like Zorn and Thorn, but instead girls.
Well, I mean Zorn and Thorn weren't girls as far as I recall.
Yeah,
but it was the same kind of concept. I even think, I think the girls from Vesperia I'm thinking about were like their names were French for like left and right or up and down or something like that.
Probably. I read the Lajada crystal recipe. Lajada crystals. I learned how to make them.
I'm co-opting Lujata culture.
I'm here too.
Boss is all, this is an impressive mind.
Federica Lamberti. I feel close to her, maybe because she's been working from a young age. Also, I might feel close to her because this room isn't very large.
Although she's not even in this room, she's all the way over here. I think the centennial of the opening of Sardonica is a very happy occasion. I mean, sorry, when you're surrounded by a centuries-old past, it's kind of numbing, isn't it?
Yeah. Is that why you sounded so weird?
Yeah, because I can't feel my tongue, and it's making me talk funny.
Now don't do that.
Sardonica, it's a nice, lovely town. From what I've seen, it's the second most populated town after the capital.
That's how you waxing sardonically.
Sardonica, exactly.
I'm still inexperienced. Allow me to learn from you. Maybe I could read some of those books.
Please equip me with an accessory that gives me an experience boost. It's a lot harder than you might think to bring people together. Sardonica being larger than Kirkin Island must be tough. We need very high-level administrative officials here.
It's harder than you think to bring people together. Everyone's got different schedules, and everyone's canceling for stupid reasons.
I'll try to pencil you in for next week. It's so much harder than you think to bring people together.
Bitch, I'm the one bringing everyone together.
Yeah, who the hell you think they paid for that pizza party?
I was thinking more about like her entire last several years of traveling around and gathering party members, but those are also the pizza party. Jada crystals, they are probably just plot items, but to be sure, let's double check. Yeah, there's nothing to learn about these. You just make them and move on with your life.
So to make these, we first have to put Lujana Fairy Stone to them, and then our favorite rock. The one that goes back to WrestleMania.
Finally the rock, yeah. It comes back to the Ryza. Hey, we can put the plot ingredient from the other quest in there.
Oh, we can already mix the unholy matrimony. All right.
These stained flowers appear to really like having super skills attached to them.
They also just mix with every element. We should probably save those.
Yeah, I feel like they might be actually super handy.
Here's some D-grade Lujata crystal to prove that I've learned everything about their craft.
Hopefully the stacks are good enough for her, because I don't give a fuck.
Good if they're not, she won't have to fucking deal.
Reportable.
Yeah, I'd like to report some crystals. They're messing. They're in my front yard doing God knows what.
I'd like to put out an APB for some crystals.
Madam, you can't be putting out all points bulletins. You're not with the department.
I do what I want. My face is on the box.
By the way,
If that's the case.
have you met my sister? She traveled around trying to learn how to rescue the world of plants or what the fuck ever. She was your friend in the last game.
How would you know about her?
And why can't you remember her character name?
All right. Well, I said it was his sister. That's She never said she didn't have siblings. She didn't really told us about her background. We have to assume at some point there must be males in the underground super pasty rabbit elf community, or how would they still be here?
I was gonna say maybe we'll get that kind of info in this game. Lethal knows that we might.
When Boss has to propose to what's her name's father.
He can't remember any of the orange names, folks. There's something here.
Hey, look, they all look the same to me. What can I say? Orange should have their own schools. Commisto, have you prepared what I asked for?
Yeah, you want some just bricks of glass? Here you go. I put some etchings on there. Hopefully those impress you. Also made a second one for reasons.
Actually, this is a beautiful piece of glass. It says Trump 2024, and it's got one of them Bitcoins in it, because we have a physical representation of Bitcoin to sell to dumbasses.
I mean, people that will buy them.
Right.
Here you are, Centio glass created through alchemy.
I don't know why the frosted glass made me think of something that would be peddled. Oh, thank you. I made arrivederci. No, that's not right. Grazie, that's it. The differences in our methods should help us move ever closer to a newer future.
Listen, I'm not sure if you're really Italian. It's grazie, son. Anyway, people here always seem to be having fun.
Oh, she saw through me, even though I cleverly corrected from originally having said arrivederci. I thought I corrected in time, but I didn't correct the right word. They would be delighted to hear you say that some boors in the city simply don't understand the fun.
I see. Boors or pores?
Both. It takes money to be not boorish. With its new glass, the creation of the centennial statue will surely be entrusted to us and not to them. I certainly hope you're not also helping them develop a centennial statue technology, because if we find that out, something's gonna have to happen to you.
What, you gonna make me a sandwich with meatballs in it?
No, I think I'm gonna make you sleep with the fishes. And Miss Alchemista, I implore you to support the Glasswork Guild when you speak with the deputy head.
I appreciate the bluntness. I will consider it.
Oh, cool. Also, if you want to pass it at the blunt.
Nope, it's all mine. You get your own.
Takes a big drag.
And there's nothing like a greedy pothead. You gotta puff and pass. That's how we do it here in Neo Italy.
Well, guess what? Not how we do it here in the Ryza game.
Wow. Just, wow. Hey, there's a shop in here. Take your time to browse our wares.
What you buying? What you selling?
Oh, look, he's selling a bunch of hot garbage. Although, actually, there was a point where being able to get Arc Knight, even if it wasn't particularly good, Arc Knight would have been useful, but that point has passed for us.
Come back any time you want to actually buy something. Well, Alchemist, have you prepared for the assignment? You will be graded.
Also, thank you for making that guy stop staring at me.
I didn't realize I did anything.
I have a crutch.
Ta-da! New Jana crystals. As instructed, I prepared several, as in one.
My, alchemy really can do a matter of things, making plural objects singular. It's almost like...
Glasswork?
We at the Fairystone Guild use our skills to refine the natural form. Those who see it as a limitation do not share our doctrine.
Will be
And will be
executed.
punished.
Heathens, yes.
Oh, well, okay.
If you don't
I
literally
see.
believe that glass represents transubstantiation, then
We must show our resolution in making the Centennial statue. We don't want it to be the same paltry mockery of glasswork. Some paltry mockery of glasswork.
now,
Excuse
why
me.
is it that I feel like the game is directing me to most carefully consider the word resolution and then don't? Like, what is it that's directing my eyes to those words? And I'm not sure.
Miss the Alchemisto, I want you to stand with the proud Fairystone Guild. To learn this art is to understand what we stand for.
I'll be sure to study as hard as I can.
But I got a tummy ache right now.
Well, I've learned a lot. Time to return to the Atelier.
I feel like it's time for me to go to the Atelier and have a plot scene trigger.
I'm still very active. I won't be defeated by some glassworkers.
I'm getting my 10,000 steps a day, don't you worry. Now, there was some kind of story scenes here that we might check out before we let the main plot carry on too much farther. Because these are usually pretty quick and self-contained, so...
Okie doke.
I feel like I have to explain, you know, it's not like we're going to play the core gameplay loop of the game here. This is worth our time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's the original threesome. And not in that way.
Wow.
Hey, Tao, what are you looking at? Tao, what are you looking at, huh, punk?
Nothing, sir.
Oh, I was just thinking that it's a ridiculous situation. I mean, I was thinking it was a ridiculous situation. Sorry.
That's right. So what is that pedestal? The octagonal pedestal over there? Over here?
Over here. The two groups in this town facing off against each other. If only they'd listened to each other from the start. It's like some kind of JRPG situation where the protagonists have to come in and correct an obvious problem that really shouldn't need outside intervention. Well, maybe so. I wonder how this kind of conflict starts.
I'd understand if they never got along and fought a lot, but that's not really the case, right? Are we trying to draw some kind of parallel to our childhood?
I
I'll think about this as I pick my nose.
I guess they've both got their own idea of what's right. Just like in the Middle East. Where are you going, game? I mean, if only the Catholics and Protestants would talk to each other. If you think you're just, that you're never wrong, I guess it's hard to take a step back. And then you get in your own media echo chambers where whatever you already believe is just reinforced. You've got to get off of Twitter or X or whatever the fuck it's called.
I see. I think you get people's emotions in there, and things get all complicated and pissy.
Yeah. Not that this is really just someone else's problem. It directly impacts us because it affects the plot progression. By the way, what are we actually trying to do again?
Meaning what exactly, Tower?
We used to clash with Boss before.
Oh, we are drawing those parallels, huh? Ah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like boss literally like shaking out and didn't try to help when I was like gonna die or whatever.
Yeah, it was really traumatic for me. Drag over it.
Yeah, it's traumatic for us too, I guess. It's not as bad as the problems in this town, but it's got similar roots. Well, that's true. Maybe this started from something small at first, too. Like Boss.
That's not very nice. You're correct, but you shouldn't say it. Also, I was enamored by your fishing lures you have on your belt.
Oh, thank you.
If they got to talking to each other early on, maybe this could have been avoided.
Boss is standing right behind me, isn't he?
Yeah, it's just like.
Again, they've both got their own idea of what's right. And just like the situation with Boss, in this case, one of the sides is right and the other is wrong.
Maybe that means this kind of problem can appear anywhere.
Even on this
in your-
even on this octagonal pedestal.
That's when Fee appears on it.
Even coming from beyond the grave.
Hey, I'm not dead. I mean Fee.
There's someone in trouble. Like, this is person who is in trouble there. And if it turns out the trouble is, I need you to collect 5 flowers or what the fuck ever, I will ignore the quest.
Okay.
But, you know, our
Let's see what
protagonist
it
is
is.
saying they're in trouble. Okay, game, fuck you. It's like, no, not that exact spot.
I think I've seen you somewhere before. I hope I'm not mistaken. Can you help me take down a monster in this area? I'll show you where it is.
Okay, we don't care about that. But it was possible that it was something important. It is not. Speaking of possibilities, when we come back, it's possible that we will advance the plot. It's actually fairly probable. I hope you'll join us then, folks.
Bye-bye.